Mississippi is anything but a tourist attraction, considering most of the area is rural and mainly small towns. My small town is Strayhorn. Although there wasn't a lot of opportunity, if it wasn't for my small town, I wouldn't be where I am today. My name is Abby Luckett, and although I come from a rural town, it never stopped me from chasing my dreams. Music got me through my childhood, high school, and even some of the toughest times. Music inspired me to have big dreams and brought amazing people in my life. When I was a kid, there was never a quiet moment in my house. My grandmother played piano and my father plays guitar and sings. My dad was in a band when I was little and inspired me from a young age. I did my first talent show when I was 9 at the Tate County Fair. I got second place, but it didn't stop me. When I was 10, Strayhorn hosted a talent show, and I was going to do it alone until I heard a girl named Emily singing, and I asked her to do it with me. We ended up doing it together, and we won. And it was only the beginning of the music journey. I didn't do anything musically for a while until my dad brought home a broken keyboard and I asked him if I could play on it. I spent hours searching YouTube videos of my favorite songs trying to learn. At the same time, I was taking a general music class and I was taking what I was learning and trying to learn it myself. That Christmas, I got my own keyboard and I fell in love. When I returned to school, I found out the choir was hosting a talent show, and it was my first time performing with my keyboard, and I won. The choir teacher, Buster Harris, asked me to join into the choir, and I did. Buster really changed our lives. My best friends Mally and Emily were there with me to make it even more memorable. We got into District 2 honor choir, Delta State honor choir, all state honor choirs, and went to competitions every year after that. I even got a kidney infection at one of our Delta State trips and became really close with my friends that took care of me. My senior year, me and Emily got a letter from Buster, and it was from a high-level choir called Cora Rio. The choir is audition-based, but we both got in. If it wasn't for Cora Rio, I most likely would not be in college for music education today. Being in choir and having many accomplishments got me a full ride into Northwest. My first semester at Northwest was pretty difficult. I went straight into Music Theory 1 and I didn't really know the material. I moved away at the end of the semester and I didn't return for the next. I tried to do it all by myself, but I learned my lesson very quick. I ended up homeless for a few months, and I had plenty of time to learn a lot about myself. When I returned the next year, I had to start over and build myself back up. But I had more passion for music, and I even had some original songs. I performed these songs at the Northwest Talent Show to share my story with others. I never gave up on music, and it never gave up on me. Being able to make music is a really important thing in my life. It's a channel for me to be vulnerable and to show who I really am. It got me through some of the toughest times and took me to great heights. It shaped me into who I am today. And even though I come from a place with very little opportunity, I got way more than I expected. All my life, music has been there, and I hope that I can be this for one of my students someday.